Bullying is something that we all know about, right? Maybe you have been a victim of bullying. Then how do you feel when you're a victim of bullying? Of course, you must feel humiliated, cornered, and it's very damaging for your mental well-being, right? So here, I want to urge everyone to build empathy for bullying victims. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I delivered my speech, I would like to thanks to Allah, the Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the most gracious, the most merciful, and may peace and blessing be upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I extend you warm greetings and sincere prayers for peace, guidance, and blessing as we here gather today. Here, I would like to deliver my speech with the theme, Building Empathy for Bullying Victims. First and foremost, let's try to understand what bullying actually is. Bullying is a behavior that aims at hurting and dominating others emotionally, physically, and also mentally. But bullying is not just about physical and verbal action. It is a complex issue involving power dynamic, inequality, intolerance, and not caring about other differences. When someone becomes a victim of bullying, the impact can be highly damaging. They may feel isolated, helpless, and lose self-confidence. We must not let anyone experience this without getting support and protection. As I have experienced this myself in junior high school back then, those feelings that I mentioned before, that what I have been through back then. So, what we can do? First, let's build empathy for bullying victims. Listen their stories, provide support, and never ignore signs that someone may be a victim of bullying. Because what I have heard from the social media, that spread from social media, many bullying victims suffer from depression and even resort to suicide. And second, the attention from parents should be increased. The importance of parent attention to bullying victims by starting to appreciate every achievement the victim has and always instilling positive values as well as motivating the victims to achieve more. And third, let's educate ourselves and others on how to recognize, prevent, address bullying, and knowledge is power. And the more we know about this issue, the more effective we will be in combating bullying. And last, let's make ourselves agents of change. Don't stay silent when witnessing bullying. Speak up, report that action, and help create a safer environment for everyone. So let's together build empathy and take a concrete action to address bullying. We all have a crucial role to play in creating a better world where individual is valued to treat with dignity. And for us who have been bullied, we must believe that life will be better if we just ignore it and be strong in facing it and reporting it rather than feeling hurt by what the perpetrators do. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
You're so ugly. You're so fat. Why don't you just die and no one will care? These sentences are repeatedly heard over and over again in real life when it comes to our society. They say, chill, it's only a joke. Chill, it's only a joke. You're being dramatic again, and so on. Believe me, what you think is funny or cool could end up being powerfully hurtful. This issue needs to be stopped. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nothing can be said except thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for blessing and mercies to make our lives better. And may salawat and salam praise our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Good day to the Honorable Mr. Ahmad Espedanhum as the lecturer and my dear friends. It is a very great pleasure for me to stand here to talk about how to deal with bullying. Ladies and gentlemen, when we say the word bullying, the first thing that comes to our mind is probably a child being kicked around or being punched in the face. However, bullying doesn't only come in a physical form, but it also comes from mentally. Words alone do have power. Sadly, bullying nowadays becomes common, especially in teens' life and children's life, be it online or offline. So you might not know it. There have been countless reports over the past few years of students committing suicide because they were getting bullied. So you might not know it, but the person that sits next to you could be getting bullied. The reason why people become cyberbullies are because they have some sort of insecurity. They make others feel bad about themselves. So this is what we must prevent within ourselves. You see, I've seen bullying many times and also experienced it. I know how much it hurts, but back then I have no idea how to deal with it, how to react. But I ended up keep blaming myself. Nevertheless, I've learned. Still, lessons should be shared, right? So the first thing you should do when you're stuck in the condition of people who are bullying you is try to work it out yourself. Uh, as long as you don't feel at risk or physical threat, you might want to try to work it out yourself as a first step, because the more empowered you are, the better chance you have to stop the bully. But if the bully doesn't change their behavior, that is when talking to someone else can be helpful. It may be scary to tell to someone, but telling to someone make you feel less afraid. But if you can't go talk to someone else, you can find a teacher, guidance, or a psychologist. Thus, then, what can we do to help the victim? The good news is all you do is an open ear and listen to them, listen to their stories. The crucial thing is do not judge. You have to because it is very essential to have someone that is listened to you. And everyone who is bullied goes through their situation, fears, and emotions. By showing up and affirming that you are there for them can influence them and make an impact for years to come, and you will have a big role in their journey. So, in a nutshell, what I am trying to say is bullying certainly hurts, and do consider what you say to other people. Like what I said before in my first sentences, you have to reconsider again what you say to other people. And last, remember what Muhammad Gandhi says: be the change you want to see in the world. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Think before you click. If people do not know you personally and if they cannot see you as you type, what you post online can be taken out of context if you are not careful in the way your message is delivered, said by Germany Kant. Ladies and gentlemen, a little quotation made by Germany Kant, as I mentioned at the beginning of my speech, is my favorite saying to describe what I'm going to talk about today. For the very simple reason is that hurting anybody for any reason is not humane at all. Many people have different opinions on what bullying is, but today I'm gonna talk about cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is bullying that takes place over digital places like cell phones, tablets, computers, and many more. It can occur through anything, for example, like text, social media, forums, or gaming, where everyone can view, can participate in, or can share content. Cyberbullying includes sending, posting, or sharing negative, harmful, false, or mean content about someone else. It can include sharing personal or private information about someone else, causing embarrassment or humiliation. Cyberbullying can have a significant impact on a child's or teen's emotional and psychological well-being. Someone who is victim of online bullying may experience feelings of depression, stress, anxiety, loneliness, and at the worst time, maybe they can feel that they want to suicide. And online bullying can be devastating for a child or teen, or even adults, and can make his or her life absolutely unbearable. Online bullying may not be a serious problem for some people just because we simply don't see the damage. But the thing is, the effect of bullying can stay undetected for years. That is why we have to act right now to stop it, for all of us with no exception. The only thing left that we could do is raise awareness every day about how important it is to respect each other, to treat each other with love instead of hate. Ladies and gentlemen, the last thing I would like to say is hurtful words are deep cuts in the heart. They may heal over time, but the scars never completely disappear. People of all ages need to understand and need to see more love in this world. So I hope we can always spread love and positive initiatives online or even in our real life to this world. Thank you.
Today, I will tell you why you shouldn't bully. Alright, let's be honest. If you were a bullying victim, please raise your hand. Alright. It's okay. I can relate to you. When I was in elementary school, I was a bullying victim. They made fun of me and hurt me because I'm small, weak, and alone. I'm a vulnerable and easy target. They are the predators and I'm the prey. Elementary school was the worst years of my life. But when I entered middle school, I found the light, a guidance to redeem my horrible past. Guess what happened? I became the bully. That's right. I was a villain. I became the bully because I thought it would make me stronger than anyone. I thought it would make me awesome, make me known, and make me easier to blend in with the cool kids. But I was wrong. Absolutely wrong. I will tell you 3 reasons why you shouldn't bully based on my experience. The first one, imagine yourself as the victim. This is the perspective that you must see. A perspective that the bully didn't see before. Imagine yourself as the victim. Think about how they felt. Will they even get through it after the bully happened? And think if it were you. Think if you were the victim. Will you even enjoy getting bullied? If you do, you should see a therapist. Alright, the second reason, it will damage someone, especially the victim itself. Remember, when you're bullying someone, you're killing their mental health. They could probably become depressed, or even worse, suicide. You took someone's life, you're the blame, and you get the sin. Alright, third reason, it will damage yourself. And when I say damage yourself, I mean you're damaging yourself mentally and physically. Alright, there are consequences in every action. There are consequences in bullying people. And I would tell you one by one, but I don't have much time, so I will tell you some of it. Be a bully. You will make enemies. Be a bully. You will make bad reputation for yourself. What if you mess with the wrong person? What if the person have authority? What if they're a mafia? So you will hurt yourself physically and mentally. Just remember, trust me, being a bully isn't worth it. You know, the world is lack of kindness. Giving a little bit of kindness can brighten up someone's day. But don't stop at giving a little bit when you can give more. It's time to be the one to spread positivity, not negativity. Speaking of time,